Relax.
Previously
You're
on
supposed to
Mother
call us
Takes
at
a Holiday.
6 o'clock, and it's not 6 o'clock.
You're right, Jim. You're right.
Beta is the
What?
way
Now
of
what
the
do I do,
future.
Jim? You got all the clothes in? Yep. Close the lid and set the timer for about 12 minutes. That's all very true. To a woman, the most important thing is how it looks.
Is
Yes,
that what
styling
she
was
told you?
important to Nancy, sure.
You know,
Sucker.
when a thing's engineered right, it's beautifully simple.
Simple. That's exactly the point.
It's so
Appliances?
absurdly simple.
Why, it's the same with furniture, automobiles, houses, anything.
Tuna
If
fish,
you want to make
birthday
it
balloons,
easy to
total
live with for a
chaos.
long time, it's got to be made simple. Simple and functional. That's all there is to styling.
I fear a musical number breaking out
Well,
here.
at least that's what I always say.
And, Mr. Danning, it is easier said than done.
Who are you? Where's
How do
that
you go
voice
about styling
coming
a new automatic
from?
washer?
I don't know.
As
You
with
tell
engineering
us.
design, you begin long before the first washer ever goes into production.
Let's
It is
review
a
on this
process
chart of a
patient
refrigerator.
deliberation over hundreds of styling ideas. Eventually, you get down to a half-dozen final selections.
Many
and minute
Bothans
details
died
of form,
to bring us
balance,
these
color,
plans.
and working requirements.
Are not required.
Here, for instance, is a pleasing design.
Define
Good form,
pleasing.
nice balance, deft use
Sends
of color.
texts, has a built-in
But it was
GPS, and speaks Spanish.
You'd have to raise a second lid to place your clothes in the tub.
Oh, so
Here's
it's a
another
copy
idea,
machine.
equally attractive at first glance.
Let's go over
But
all the
chrome
failures
trim, like
first.
seasoning in food, has narrow limits of tolerance. So, partly because of over-seasoning, and again because raising the whole top seemed unnecessarily cumbersome for women,
Right,
another
because
rejection.
how men open a washer
So it goes,
is so
with rejections and
different from how
refinements,
women
measured
open them.
always against the best interests of the ultimate user, leading at last to the one best styling design.
This droid has
A
considerable
clean line,
experience.
simply designed, purely functional beauty, and the long search is
Wow,
over.
this guy
It
is
is worth the
way
effort
too
because
into this
even
washing
though the
machine.
average person, Charlie Danning, for instance, may not know why, he finds it easy to live with for a long time.
Unlike Charlie's wife.
Don't you ever inhale?
Oh, Bill Clinton must have seen
Go
this
ahead and
movie.
deal.
Stop floating.
Never figured to peg out on both of you.
It won't happen again, I assure you.
Wait a minute, Jim. Let this one be on me.
Oh, that guy. Shucks.
Well, I suppose Nancy'd be lost without it now.
Without what?
His copy
Well,
of
that complete laundry
Xanadu?
outfit. Oh, yes, guess you would. Marilyn, too. I guess we all would.
Just ride the wave of
Service is
denial,
expensive,
boys.
Huh? Oh,
Are we still talking about the
does
washer?
that mean it isn't? Or you don't know?
Let's take this outside.
We haven't needed service yet, but I'm sure Tom Mulligan stands squarely behind everything he sells.
You can say that again.
Now, who
Tom
wants to
Mulligan
buy
is
this
only the
beta
best.
tape machine?
And he backs it up with good service.
And a Charleston
At
chew.
least that's what I've always heard.
Everyone
A good
knows
name,
that's just a
worthy
front
of
for
friend-to-friend
Tom's pod
advertising,
business.
Is a very desirable
Hello,
asset.
I'm looking for a
To be a
Pokemon
permanent asset,
Slammer.
It must stem directly from the manufacturer and be continuously built into the product.
Ah, nothing
Without
like
effort,
smog
it
in
is
the
not easily
morning.
gained. Without constant vigilance, it is easily lost.
Much like quality shows on NBC.
At the plant in St. Joseph, Michigan,
There is
constant
little
vigilance
regard
goes
for
by a
human
simpler
life.
name. They call it quality control, and it starts with incoming materials and extends throughout all plant operations. You find
Bill,
quality control
prohibition
in
is
precise
over.
laboratory tests made before any quantity shipments of materials are accepted.
So that's
You
how
find
chocolate
quality
milk is
control in
made.
giant operations that keep in mind the human factor. For safety's sake, all hands must be on the starter button.
Oh Lord,
before
turn
this
it
plant
off!
operates.
Oh, the
You find quality
humanity!
control in specially designed machines, such as this tangent bender.
But these
For greater
machines
strength,
are
it
only
forms the automatic washer
20%
cabinet
of the
from one
operation.
piece of sheet steel.
We also hire a string combo to keep the workers in line.
Then an automatic welding machine called a stitch welder completes the one-piece construction.
Is on the wish list, but it's basically still a pipe dream for the factory.
And you find quality control in better ways to do such things as painting.
This is what happens
These
at other
ingenious
factories
automatic
where
paint
magical
sprayers
robots
lay on an
rule.
incredibly smooth, even finish through electrical attraction, an entirely new principle.
Principal
But
attraction
most
to
of
the
all, you
attendance
find
office,
quality
please.
control in
Principal
specific
attraction,
points,
please come to
not
the
only at
attendance
finished
office.
stage, but at every step of the way.
But not in our
More than
factory.
10% of the workers here are
Hey,
quality
it's the
control
Clock
inspectors,
King.
and you find them checking every part of every machine.
This director went on to direct Babes
Every
in
baseplate
Toilet,
assembly is checked to make sure the supporting studs are perfectly aligned.
and then sabotaged. Don't ask, just follow procedure, boys.
In soundproof, quiet rooms, running tests of all moving parts are made.
If it's
this
quiet,
instance,
why does
the
it
gear
need to be
case assembly.
soundproofed?
Every one is tested before it moves on.
Timmy, the gear shift went to a
The
farm where
heart
it
of the
could
suds
run
return system
free.
is the two-way valve. Every one is checked for possible leaks before it moves on.
We've filled this valve with Folgers crystals. Is that Ian Moore?
In other quiet rooms along the final assembly line, every completed machine gets final working tests before it is tagged satisfactory.
Harry stares at the noose, slowly succumbing to his
You'd
eventual
think
fate.
then they'd be satisfied.
Finally, a reference
not.
back to the women at the
Every
beginning.
day, accepted machines are pulled off the lines.
They are then set on fire. It's an acceptable loss.
They're given complete and punishing test runs just to make sure again.
Ugh, I hate my job. Let's see. Dear Penthouse.
There's a good reason for all this concern with quality control.
But let's
How
move
to
on.
maintain the flow of mass production and maintain the highest quality standards at the same time is always a problem. But there is only one answer to the problem here.
Peanut butter.
It is supplied by daily reports of quality control.
Hello,
If they
I'm
indicate
Frank
serious
Daly.
trouble, there is a man here with power enough to say,
I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
The string quartet goes into full swing at this time.
Can somebody help me? I seem to be stuck in this airlock.
actually, there has never had to be a stoppage of production such as this.
But we thought we'd
Quality
waste your
control
time
itself
anyways.
is the safeguard. New methods, better equipment, constant checking. Keep the rhythm of production on a 24-hour beat.
I just can't stop watching Oprah. The Clock King likes to mess with bicycle seats, apparently. I'm telling you, Joe, our jobs can never be replaced by a machine. And just How many birds does this require, folks? That's when I had the slapper, Joe. I had no choice. So long, Mr. Hoffa. Hey, whatever happened to that annoying laughing guy? Or the woman with the typewriter? This film has completely gone off in left field. Spare tire? Why not? Oh, I think they're building a donut maker. My job is important. Honest. Oh, come on. He's just throwing random stuff into that. And the Purple Heart goes to Frankie Washbasin. Oh, man. What did this guy have for breakfast? Why does everything say Whirlpool on it? I thought we were at a taffy factory. I heard Denzel Washington got sued by Whirlpool for using their slogan. Und ein Sprocket Klaus.
A good name, worthy of friend-to-friend advertising,
Is needed.
is worth all the effort.
The end.
Carol, why don't you go in the water?
Hello.
Honestly, if Mother wonders out loud just once more how the men are making out, I'll scream.
No, we don't want to know how the men are making out. We don't.
Well, that's a mighty neat job if I do say so.
Frank, you were supposed to be making hors d'oeuvres.
Won't Nancy be surprised to see this?
More likely amazed, Charlie. Amazed!
Oh, I don't know. No more than Claire and Emmy when they find out about your hidden talent for washing clothes.
I really hope that's his
still got our
only
watch to do.
hidden talent.
Me too.
Wah, I'm tripping again. Okay. Who sat at work and thought, you know what would be a great scene in the movie? That person should be shot.
Say, Charlie.
Charlie.
I suppose Emmy, Yes, George, just like Clara, week after week. Why?
Why
Why
does
not?
she want me to dress like Lady
I
Gaga?
deserve it. So
Why?
let's really surprise them both.
There is
You mean the
no
whole
way
works
to make me
just like
believe
this?
that these three
What do you think,
putzes
Jim?
are
I
married
think
to
you
those
two
women.
birds have been stalling your
No
wives
way.
long enough. You can afford to give them a real holiday. Come on.
Denny's it is.
Nuts. What's the matter?
You're
Tom
just
Mulligan,
asking
suppose
that
he is still
now?
there. How do we know that he's prepared to deliver 2 complete laundries at this short notice?
Well, why don't I call him? If he's still there, I'll explain the situation.
Or we can do something interesting. Nah. Now, where did I put my man card? So the Whirlpool guy has a picture of their wives on the wall?
Mr. Walligan, just a few minutes. Please.
Whoa! Should we really be watching this?
Now.
I know you want to leave and everything, but
Yeah, well, with my wife, I gotta have good reasons for missing dinner.
And there's
But I'm
3
sure
good
she
ones
will
sitting right in
understand.
front of you, bud.
Line's busy.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. Yeah? Well...
Let's play
Hey,
Boggle!
That means he's still there. Come on, Charlie. Keep calling Jim. Tell him we're on
They
the
are
way.
way
Okay,
too
fellas?
excited about
so you
this.
can see how important it is to us, Mr. Walligan.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you girls had a very good idea there, but...
Is this guy a total idiot? It'd be so fun to just put different backgrounds behind that guy.
Remember the suffering Jets, Mr. Walligan?
They never gave up till they won the women's vote. No sirree.
Tonight on the news,
Talk. I don't know what to say. Say
Snaggletooth.
anything.
The last time we saw our heroes, they were rushing to the sea.
Bougainvillea are
Two.
This phone
My mother
conversation
has a new
is so
brother in our
creepy
house.
on so many levels. Away, way, 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 away, way, 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 away, way, way,
On the
way.
countryside, shouting to the people.
The British are coming. The British are coming, and
I've lost all understanding of what's going on.
Maybe the
at this
British are coming.
point. Dweeby Man and Cackle Guy are here.
Okay, kids, you win.
I can probably sell them some insurance, too.
And none of us had the faintest idea.
Okay, what is going on at
Clara
this
and Emmy are
point?
simply delirious.
I told them not to eat
Just
the yellow
imagine
snow,
George and Charlie taking an
but
ocean just like that. Well, what is the matter?
I'm in this
I was
movie.
checking my theme at breakfast.
Oh,
Checking your what?
my goodness, Marilyn. You must have put a lot of effort into this.
No, I just plagiarized it from this horrible short film about appliances.
You'll just never know.
What will Mother never know? Find out next time on Mother Takes a Holiday.